update of sorts. Sorry if you can hear the wash in the background. I keep doing this and I don't know why. Book mail, Scales and Sensibility. I received this because this is my SPF BO vlog book, one of them. I've got to read The Umbral Storm, this, bear with me. I just realised that that noise is really, really loud. Hi guys, I don't know if I finished updating you yesterday. I can't remember, so we're just going to come in and do it today. Ignore the fact that I am really red-faced, I've been out in the cold, I'm coming from the cold, and I'm just cold a bitch. I'm a cold bitch, okay? So, update, I finished. What is the hair doing? I don't know what the hair's doing, but I finished this. And it's probably, I need to ruminate, ponder for a short period of time, because I'm thinking maybe for 3.5. It starts off quite slow. It's very eerie, and so this follows a woman who recently divorces and moves back home, but she moves into her, is it her uncle's house, and she finds this hollow wall that takes her to the willows, and she has a friend who ends up getting dragged into it with her. And it's fun, but it just took a while to get into it. And then when shit started happening, I was starting to sort of like just get to the point a little bit. And it is only a short book, so it's probably sitting at 3.5. I did enjoy it, and I would read more from T. Kingfisher. Ding, 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 ding. I would read more from T. Kingfisher, but yeah, it wasn't what I was expecting, which may be another reason why it got like 3.5 instead of higher. It was more fantastical than the thrillery, but there was like a thrillery aspect to it, and at one point I was kind of like, what the hell's gonna happen, sort of thing. And why has this thing happened, like now, what's going on? So yeah, I was very intrigued, and that's what pushed me through. And then when stuff started going down, that's when I really enjoyed it. Next up we have Conjuring of Light. I need to read this tonight. I'm not going to read all of this tonight, obviously. I'm going to try and do more productive sprints again tonight, because Becky and I just got an Arc of Love theoretically, and she wants to like binge it, so she's probably going to try and keep me to time. So I will try and be more productive tonight. Depends on how the chat goes, but yeah. And then for the rest of this week, I need to read Jade City and tomorrow. I've done it again. I've done it again. If I ever read tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow, I think I said this the other day, I'm going to end up saying today, tonight, tomorrow is literally on the fucking book. Today, tonight, tomorrow, and Jade City I've got to read. I'll read some pages of this tonight, and then I will probably start on this. And this is one that is going to take me to like the end of the month, sort of thing. And then I have Prince of Sorrows to start as well this week, which is an Indian co-ord book that I have to review. And that's it really. I did get book mail. The books are now in my bedroom. I got Scales and Sensibility for the SPF BO vlog that I'm doing for round 2 of my little series, and then I have received The Stolen Heir, which is a pre-order. And that's it. I don't know what else to tell you. Just update you on. I think that's everything. If not, I'll come back later. But 1 book down for the week so far. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. It's Tuesday, by the way. Hi guys. So, today's Wednesday, and you guessed it, I've almost finished another book. And the other book is today, tonight, tomorrow. I got it right, guys. I got it correct. This follows Rowan, who is going through her last day. This is basically just one day and one night, and then the following day. So basically this girl's in her senior year. She's coming to the end of school, and she's basically contemplating life, and she's got a rivalry going with Neil, who is the dude. And it says it in the blurb might spoil things a little bit, but it is a contemporary, so we all know how it's gonna go. But it's so good. I really want to get some other Rachel Lynn Solomon's books. I think it's See You Yesterday. It's one of them as well. But there's a couple listed up there. So I was really interested in this from the start. And it's just a really nice palette cleansing type of book. And the characters are fun. The banter is fun. Everything is just fun. And I like the whole it's rivals to lovers. I'm here for it. And I'm like 20 minutes from the end, but I've got to go to do the podcast. So I'll be pausing to do the podcast, and then I'll be finishing this tonight. And then I literally have shitty hair, but I have A Conjuring of Light to finish, and then I have Jade City to start. And then that is me done for Jan TBR. But what I'm going to try and do, like I mentioned, like when I go to my friend's house on the weekend, I'm probably going to try and read some of Prince of Sorrows. Because I need to read, I think it's like 6 Indian Award books next month. And get it submitted. So I've left that to the last minute, and I'm an idiot. It's fine. It's fine. The way that it works is you can read, like, I think it's like the first 5 chapters. If you try and read 5 pages, so is it 5 pages or 50 pages? A certain amount of pages, and then a certain amount of chapters, and obviously then you don't have to read the full book, but you know, you can rate it based on that. So there's a whole rubric around it. It's great. Before I go to the live show, I want to show you some books that came. This I noticed on Not So Secret Bookaholics channel, Chelsea. This is Tempest Blaze with the Withered King. Look at the art on this. I'm very intrigued about this. Is that a phrase? I don't know. I want to get into this. And then another book, Not So Secret Bookaholic, Age of Reckoning. This is a compendium, I think, of multiple, like, smaller books, I think. But it's a long one. And it's like 650 pages. It's by Thomas Anthony Leigh, and it is indie. This is also indie self-pub. And then another self-pub one is A Drowned Kingdom by Pale Stewart. All 3 books I've heard many good things about, and all 3 books I will get to at some point in my life. And then something that's not indie, I don't think. I don't know if it is. The Handover, which is the February podcast book. I wasn't supposed to be getting a lot of books this month, but, you know, shit happens. I'm going to set up for the podcast now, and I will see you all shortly. Hi friends, it is Thursday, and I'm coming at you with some updates, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a bit of a tiz. I feel like tonight was a productive night and I'm not used to it. So when I had everything done by like 9:30 and I had time to just sit and read, then I was like, what is wrong with you, woman? I didn't procrastinate with my editing. I literally edited my video for tomorrow, scheduled it and uploaded it, and then it was like 9:30 and I was done. And it was strange. So I don't know if I told you I've got to page 135 A Conjuring of Light. I should hopefully get this finished by Tuesday. If not, it might roll into February. However, I have a slightly bigger TBR than I expected to have. So, yeah. That's the thing. And then I continued with Jade City. And I'm enjoying this, but I feel like I'm glad I missed out on the special editions, because I don't know if it's going to be a favourite that I need the special editions of.
It's amazing. You are 100% wrong.
This is where I left it last time, and the first time I read it, I just couldn't keep up with it. But upon reading it again, and like actually paying attention, because that helps, guys. Paying attention to what you're reading. Recommend. I understand it a lot better. And the whole honorific system and the pillars and the torches and the fists and the fingers, the whole naming system of the people isn't as confusing as I originally thought it was. So this is fun. I don't have to finish this technically until the 8th or 9th. I can't remember. The first full week of February on the Thursday or Wednesday, one of those days. I think it's Thursday. I will leave the live show linked down below, but me, Chelsea and Kate will be discussing this on the live show. And finally, the smallest book I've ever purchased in my life arrived today. It's so cute! And I 110% blame Amy from Booktube with Amy for this, because I saw her review. I must have missed the one where she reviewed the first book in the series. She was doing a wrap up of her reading, and she was reviewing the second one of these, and I was like, I like the funny name, and also it's a cozy mystery, and it sounds really cute. And then I went online and there were mass market paperbacks. I was just like, do you know what, I don't care. You can buy them new, but mass market paperbacks. And I know that to some people this might look very, like, undesirable. This just reminds me of the old school recipe books that you used to see on TV. And I think my mum had a couple when I was growing up. And just the style is very old school and I love it. I don't know when I get around to this, but I am hoping that I get around to it soon. It's called A Bake Shop Mystery. Meet Your Baker. I can't remember. I think the second one's about something about batter instead of better. I don't know. I can't remember. The last cozy mystery series I got into was a Jan TBR one, and I'm glad that I can get it at a reasonable price, because the Jan TBR ones, I think they are less pages than this. Yeah, they're actually less pages than this. I know this is smaller, but it was like £12.50 for like a 200-page book, and it was paperback, and I just couldn't justify it, if I'm honest, because there was about 12 or 13 books that I know of in that series. So I think that's just going to be one that I get on my Kindle and just reread on my Kindle as and when I can. But I really am excited to get to this, and I'm going to start setting up my own little shelf of these ones when I get the space. If you have any recommendations of cozy mysteries, please let me know. I've got a couple on the list already. I didn't tell you the author of this, did I? It is Ellie Alexander. So, that is it. I got distracted by setting up my journal for February. And yes, these are readathon prompts. I'm not doing them all, don't worry. And I wanted to get into bed before midnight, which isn't going to happen now, but I'm going to stop talking and actually get into bed. I can get into bed in 6 minutes. I can get my PJs on and get into bed, and I'll sort everything else out tomorrow. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's all she said. That's all I need to say. That's all I need to do. I need to package some stuff with it. I'll do it tomorrow. Hello, friends. I'm just gonna pop in briefly and just update you with what I've been reading, and then I probably won't update you till Sunday because I'm not feeling the best, and I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the weekend. So vlogging will not be happening, but I will try and continue reading. So I'm currently reading Jade City and The Conjuring of Light. I'm starting to really enjoy Jade City. I will give full thoughts possibly on Sunday. In fact, no, I'll do it now. So initially I thought it was going to be really difficult to follow the people in this, but it's actually really not. It's giving me West Side Story vibes in parts, and I don't know if that's part of it, and if it is anything like West Side Story, then the heart will get broken. So this is going to be fun. I'm going to be reading A Conjuring of Light as well. The live show for that is week after next on Tori's channel. I will leave the Readalongs stuff links down below as normal. I've finished one of my other read-along books that I need to finish, which was Lady Midnight. That live show is, I don't know when it is, 2nd of Feb, I think, maybe. And if I can get through these two all this weekend, I might then start Light Blade, because I need to finish that by the 6th to finish my Keymark Readathon books. And in fact, I need to read Princess Sorrow before the 6th as well. I don't know when my videos are going to be going up next week, but the Marvelathon announcement is going up on the 1st, which is Wednesday. I will leave all links below anyway. I'm going to go sleep now. No, I'm not. I'm going to go read. But see you soon. Hello guys. It's me. Hello. It's me. If you can hear sizzling in the background and my hair looks a mess, I'm sorry, it's Sunday and I've not been feeling well, okay? And this is my cosy cardigan. So, even though I've been unwell, I've still been able to read somewhat when the head's been okay. I've got a little bit further into A Conjuring of Light. This doesn't need to be finished technically until the 8th of February, so I've still got a bit to finish. I'm a bit further than this, I'm only a couple more chapters in. But I did listen to a bit of this on audio when I was feeling a little bit better. But I was wanting to tab this, so I do need to read along as well. So that's probably going to be a job for tomorrow. One thing I did finish though was Jade City. And I am so glad I gave that another shot. I gave it 5 stars. It was something I would definitely reread again. It was so good. I think it definitely proves to me, and it's probably common sense to most people, that certain books you need to be in the right headspace for, because the first time I attempted to read this, I don't know what it was, but it felt so confusing, hard to understand, like the fingers and the fists and the pillars and the torches. I did give Chloe some thoughts on the way when I was reading it, and for my full thoughts, feelings and ponderances, I will link the live show down below. It's going to be on Wednesday the 8th. Readalong is Thursday the 9th. So Wednesday the 8th is the Jade City live show with Chelsea from Not Sick of Bookaholic, Kate from Pitch of Happy. Then I have the Shwubble Ding Dong live show on the 9th with Tori and Jem. And I'm not sure who else is joining us. I think someone else might be joining, possibly Marloose. I'm not quite sure. Wednesday will be the Never Night live show after my Marvelathon announcement, which I'm stressed about. But I'm okay. I'm stressing, but I'm okay. I just want everything to go really well. The first round was such an amazing experience. I feel like I've got to live up to that now, and I've got merch, which by the time this goes out you won't know what it is yet, so I can't say. But I have, it's only a little bit, and I've only bought a small quantity. Depending on how well it sells, I might order some more, and I might do more merch for round 3. It just depends on how well this goes down this round. So yeah, that's it really. That's all I really wanted to say. I finished Jade City this week. What else did I finish this week? Shall we review what I finished this week? Did I finish Hollow Places? I really need to write down the dates that I start and finish these books. Today, tonight, tomorrow. The Martian. Did I finish that this week? Did I? I can't remember. I think I finished The Martian this week. And then Jade City. I think that was all I finished this week. I feel like I've read more, but also less. I'm not sure. And I started Conjuring of Light. I'm still only a couple of chapters into Lightblade. I need to finish that before the 6th of February for the Keymark Readathon. And I just, for the Great Bookish TBR off, let me just run through the books that I have done. TBR of it was The Martian. Favourite genre and short book was The Exile. A book being meant to get to in 2022 was Illborn. A book outside your comfort zone was Jade City, and I've now finished that. And then a book with a wintry theme or slash cover. I chose Today, Tonight, Tomorrow because it wasn't a wintry theme, but it has a really blue cover and it's kind of cold looking, so I used that. And then A Conjuring of Light I should finish before the end of the month, and that means I have fully completed the Great British Bookish, oh my god, I can't say this, every time I say it I mess it up, the Great Bookish TBR off. And then for the Keymark Readathon, I only need to read Lightblade and Prince of Sorrows, which I have on my February TBR anyway, so I haven't put them down as January reads, I put them down as February reads. And at this point, Just Like Magic is going to be an as and when I decide to do it. Like, it's not a priority. It's one that I've written on my spreadsheet, but I haven't put a date down as to when I finish it. I might just start it from the beginning one day and just smash through it, because I just think, I know it's past Christmas and it's a Christmassy book, but you know, it is what it is. We've got this. Anyway, next month is a large TBR month because I'm an idiot, and as always, procrastination stations, and I've left a few obligatory reads until the very last minute. They need to be read by the end of February, and I said it was going to be more organised this year, not last year, so these were supposed to be read over the last couple of months. They just haven't been, and I've got no excuse really. One is a 138-page novella, so I should be able to get that read quite quickly. The others are between 300 and 550 pages, I think. But they are for the Indian Awards. I just don't know if I'm going to enjoy them or not, so I don't have to read the full book. However many pages I read, I will just put down on my tracker. I won't necessarily go and rate them on Goodreads or whatever. I've got them down at the moment as currently reading, because that will be my TBR for February. But depending on how I feel about them will depend on whether or not I rate them on Goodreads or not. I'll mark them down as a book read, if that makes sense. So that's me done for this week. If you do like me and you would like to see more of me, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. If you want to let me know you're here, you don't have anything to say, the black hat is very much appreciated. As always, if you want to recommend any books, the Google form is linked down below. If you're interested in joining Marvelathon the 1st of February, 7 PM GMT, the announcement will be premiering on my channel just before we do the Christopher Long live show at 7:30 PM GMT on Chloe's channel, Persistent Bookworm. And yeah, it'll be me, Catherine and Chloe doing that live. So Wednesday's going to be a busy day for me and a very exciting day all around. Talking about my favourite books, announcing my second round of my readathon. It's just peak. Anyway, I'm going to go now. I need to edit this.
Every time I fall in love, it seems to be